so much fun actually doing this look. I have pushed myself out of my comfort zone. I really tried something new here. I have guests here today, so if you hear any noise behind me, at least you know why. I'm such a creature of habit. I do my makeup the exact same way all the time, mostly all the time. But it's because I found out what works for me, what I like on my face, and how it sits on my face. Today, I will try something ever so slightly different, just to go with my dress. I am actually headed out somewhere tonight, but I just wanted to go through and show you. Look at these cute earrings. Oh my gosh. I will try to do a little close-up. This is what they look like. They're so cute. They're mixed metal. I have a gold watch on, and this is the detail. This detail on my dress is actually why I decided to go with these earrings. So cute. I'll be carrying this gold bag and wearing this pair of heels. I can't do my brows on camera, so I'm gonna take care of that really quickly and then come back. My brows, I'm using the Brow Stylist Definer by L'Oreal. I'm actually running out of this, so I'm gonna need to restock, but this is all that I have left. Just that teeny tiny bit. So I need to go to the store tomorrow and restock. I don't know what's making me want to post on YouTube, but I kind of miss it. It's been years. I miss it. I need to jump back onto it. I would love to be consistent, but I guess we'll see with time. I'm just gonna define my brows here. During the makeup process, there are two things that I do that make me feel as though I'm in the middle of doing like hardcore, intense surgery. And that's my eyeliner and carving out the freaking brow. I feel like carving out the brow is just so intense because, whew, oh, you've seen that live. It's just because like I've already filled in the brow, so I don't want to mess up. It just feels like it's high stakes, honestly. Okay, our brows are done. I'm trying to decide between using this palette or this palette. Some of these colors here work well with the color of my dress, and as you can see, some of the colors in here do too. So I might just mix and match. I'd like to do an ombre look and smoke it out a little bit without using the color black, and I typically always use black. I'm gonna start off with brown on my crease. By the way, this is a paintbrush. I took this paintbrush from my sister way back in the day. Probably, I think she was in like middle school or something, but I've had this brush ever since, and it's been working for me. I kind of love it though. Literally like 10 plus years down the road and I'm still using this paintbrush. I don't know where it's from. It says it's from Royal Pins. I don't know. If you want your eyeshadow to pop, you have to use enough products. I had to learn that the hard way. I don't like to use a lot of product just because I feel like it's gonna be a little bit too intense, and I don't like the intensity of makeup in person, but I'm realizing that in order for the makeup to photograph well, I need to make sure that I'm applying enough of it to translate into photos and video. This lighting is pretty extreme. I'm using this brush to blend out the edges so that I don't have any harsh lines between the brow bone and my crease line. I guess in a way you could consider this 2016 full glam, because I'm doing my makeup the same way that I've been doing for the past, years. For the past years. It works so well for my face, the structure. I know that lately, the past couple of years, makeup styles in general have been shifting a little bit into the like clean girl aesthetic. And although I like it on other girls, I don't know. I feel it seems like for me in general, it just doesn't look complete. I'm just gonna pack this into the center of my eye. Honestly, in regards to doing my makeup the same for years and years and years, I don't think I regret it. I don't regret a single thing because I love makeup. So for me, moving away from the way that I genuinely enjoy applying my makeup and how it fits my face, I think shifting from that to clean girl aesthetic, I don't think would have allowed me the privilege, I guess you could say, in continuing to use my makeup the way that I do, or the quantity of makeup. I think eyeliner probably would have been out of the window. I've seen a lot of girls mainly focus on like lashes, lash extensions, mascara. I love my eyeliner. Anyone who knows me knows that I absolutely love my eyeliner. If I was stranded on a desert island and I was told to pick 3 makeup products, you know what? We can dwindle it down to 1: liquid eyeliner. That's what I would go for. Forget the mascara, forget the brow pencil. I don't care. I love eyeliner, specifically liquid eyeliner. And so I think if I were to have shifted from 2016 full glam, which I mean, for me personally, it's quite tamed. It's toned down for sure. For example, I still don't know how to contour my forehead. Should I do that today? Which we can do that together today. I'm just a little bit afraid because I am going somewhere. We'll revisit that soon. We'll see. Just need to blend out the sides a little bit so that I don't have any harsh lines. I think I'm gonna go in with black. Even though I know I said I was gonna stay away, I need it. I need it to act as an eyeliner. Don't know how I feel about that. I should have just done the eyeliner instead. Today I considered testing this eye look without using eyeliner, but who are we kidding? Like I said before, I love eyeliner. I think what I will also try to do is not wing my liner out so dramatically. That's something that I need to work on because almost all of my eye looks, I wing out my eyeliner a little too far. I like the way that it looks and I really appreciate how flattering it looks on my face. I just think maybe I need to try something a little different. I have large circular eyes and I love my large circular eyes, but I also really love like the fairy winged extended like look. It really kind of picks up the face and gives me this eye look here, and I appreciate that. I'm not sure what I would look like without the wing. And so although I am going to do the wing today, I'll just try to limit how far I extend it and I'll try to make it as small as possible. I may or may not succeed, fingers crossed. Let's just hope for the best. Doing eyeliner feels to me as if I'm doing eye surgery. It's so challenging. Yeah, on the lowest of keys, I kind of messed that up. But it's fine. It's fine. It'll work. Because the shape of my eye is circular and my eyes are so large, I feel like the wing cannot get any smaller than this. This is the smallest I can get it. This is my baby wing. That's what that looks like. So today's wings are definitely not twins. They're not even sisters. They're cousins, but that's okay. We move. It's fine. For mascara, I'm using the L'Oreal Telescopic in Carbon Black. I've been using this mascara for years. One of my favorite YouTubers I've been watching since, I don't even know what year, it's so long, since forever, talked about using the L'Oreal Telescopic and how much she loved it. And so I forgot to curl. Lash curler, baby, where are you? Carly Bible talked about using the L'Oreal Telescopic mascara and she spoke about how much she loved it, and so I decided to purchase it and try it for myself. I think it was the perfect recommendation because I haven't looked back since. I have tried the Carbon Black and the L'Oreal Telescopic, I think like the gold version. I like both of them. This one is in the shade Blackest Black. And I'm sure most girls know this, but when you're doing your makeup and you're doing your mascara and you accidentally smudge anything on your eyelid, let it dry first, then take a spoolie and you can wipe it right off. It comes off like crumbs once dried. Okay, now moving to the face. I never prime my face, ever, ever, ever. I don't know why, but I got this YSL blurring primer I'm very curious about it, so I'm gonna try it out today. I don't really know how much to apply since I don't typically use primer, but I guess we'll see. I do believe I'm going to bronze, and bronzing and contouring are two concepts that are kind of difficult for me. So let's get the sleeves up. We'll start with the foundation. Now, the middle part of my face is lighter than my chin and my forehead, as you can see. So when I put this on all over the face, it might look a bit crazy, but I'm going to try and trust the process, at least for now. This is my first time ever applying foundation all over my face, meaning including this area here, my chin, the forehead. The forehead is what scares me the most, to be honest, because I don't want my forehead to be way too bright. You see my hairline? Dark. My forehead looks insane. I can't believe I did this to myself. I feel like I look quite ghosty here, but at least I match my neck, which is nice. I'm gonna try this. Just a teeny bit of contouring to bring back some color and life into my face, because I think the foundation washed me out far too much. Okay, first time contouring the forehead. I hope this turns out okay. I really don't think I need the jaw, but I'll just do a couple of dots here and a few here on this side. Nose, maybe just towards the, oh, whoops. That looks a little crazy. Maybe a couple dots here, just to bring the shape back. What do we think of this placement? It's a little down here, a little down here. I don't want to go too far, so I've stopped it right there. Okay, I want to use my fingers, but I'm gonna just start with the brush really quickly for like a more smooth. Just make sure that I'm blending it out smoothly. I'm also going to try not to blend too much because I definitely don't want to lose the definition. What do we think of the nose? The cheeks, I'm just going to tap, tap, tap because I don't want to lose any of this color. I think it's actually really pretty. Tap, 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 tap. I'm tapping it into my hairline so that I don't have that weird harshness, that weird disconnect in color. Honestly, I feel like it's turned out quite nicely. So far so good. It's feeling successful. Now the Tarte Shape Tape in the color Tan Deep Sand. I want this to be very bright. Oh, you know what? Where is it? I don't think I blended too well. Okay. This one is really, really creamy. It moves around very, very nicely, but I need it to be a bit tacky, so I think I'm going to use my camera cut off, but I ended up using the Fenty Beauty concealer. I added it on top of my Tarte Shape Tape concealer and then blended that out. I need to put on my lashes really quickly. Oh my God. I got a little on my hand and then a small little dot here, but I don't think it messed up any of the makeup on the rest of my face. For lashes, I use the Ardell Wispies. As you can tell, I have really gone through it. These are my favorite. I usually cut them in half and then place the outer half towards the outer edge of my eye. Since I'm trying new things and new ways to do makeup, I also really want to try bigger, more dramatic eyelashes. It's definitely out of my comfort zone. It's something that I never do. I don't think I've ever actually tried it or even done it, but it's something that I'm interested in. So hopefully within the next couple of weeks I'll try. I'll get a pair. I'll get a couple different styles and I'll try them on. I'm not sure if I'm going to snap them in half depending on the style and then try them on. But next, I need to use some translucent powder underneath the eyes. Actually, why not just bake? I think I might bake. I'm not a baking type of girl because I'm not sure how long it's supposed to stay on the face, but I guess why not just try? While I bake for the first time, I am also going to bronze. Oh my God, my translucent powder is all over my dress. I'm gonna go in with this shade, the darkest one. Let's see. Is that too much? Oh, yeah, there's more on this side than there is on this side. Ooh, that's actually really pretty. The shape of this one doesn't seem to be matching the shape of this one. Like, I should not have done that. Okay, I have too much product on and I forgot. You know what, I'm just gonna leave it. Yeah, I think that's okay. I'm just going to move forward with the CoverGirl blush in Iced Plum. Blush is my favorite. Blush is absolutely my favorite. And this Iced Plum color is not too bright. I feel like it's just perfect for winter. Wow, that's actually really pretty. You know what I'm learning? I'm starting to realize that watching all these YouTubers and TikTokers put on their contour, their bronzer, and their blush so low, and I'm starting to realize that my blush and all my contouring, I guess, and bronzing just needs to be a bit higher on my face to give me this cute lifted look. Wow, I really like this. I think this is so cute. Am I going a little overboard with my blush? Absolutely. Does it matter to me? No, because I love blush. I feel like my chin seems a bit bare. It's kind of lonely. I need to lightly dust this off. Then, whatever's left over, press that in. Sitting here and making this video feels a bit odd just because I am not used to sitting here talking to a camera for an extended period of time. On TikTok, it's a bit different because it's short form, it's quicker, and so all of the content that I'm recording, I guess it's more of a faster, feels like the tango, you know? I feel like I'm dancing the tango on TikTok. Here, it's a bit slower, it's personal. I hope that I can get used to recording long form and having more genuine conversations. I'm hoping to get more comfortable creating long form content for YouTube on a more consistent basis because it does feel a little weird. It feels pretty odd sitting here talking to the camera for an extended period of time, just creating content. My goal and my desire is to be able to become more comfortable creating long form for YouTube. My goal is also to create a more genuine connection with you as you watch me on my journey. Last step here. As you can tell, my lips already have a dark perimeter. So technically, I don't need to use a lip liner, but I think I want to, just, you know, to try it out. How do we feel about this? Honestly, this lip is probably not my vibe, and I think it's because it's too dark. That kind of made it a little better, I guess. That's way brighter. Okay, so in with this e.l.f. gloss. It's the Glow Reviver Lip Oil in Honey Talks. This is my favorite. It's so thick and shiny. Okay, this is the final result. Please let me know what you think of it. I hope you love it. I had so much fun actually doing this look. I have pushed myself out of my comfort zone. I really tried something new here. I think I've surprisingly done a good job with the contouring and the bronzer, which is odd because I've been practicing for so long. So I guess my practicing finally paid off. That's good. I'm gonna have to share this with TikTok. I'm so excited. And last but not least, I'll need to show you the full look.